This is something I've been working on called glass eyes. Sadie carefully stirred the teaspoon in the porcelain teacup decorated in flowers, mixing the honey into the warmed milk, her voice humming the tunes of You Are My Sunshine, her daughter Amber's favorite song. Carefully wiping the lip of the cup, Sadie traced the fibers of the dish towel with her finger and leaned her hip against the pink kitchen counter. The kitchen was a small ode to Pepto-Bismol, various shades of pink on the walls, the window sills in a light breath of rose. Amber lay upstairs screaming in her room, cathartic in fear, yelling for her mama to be with her. What a sweet sound, the sound of being needed. Sadie hiccuped with joy, stirring the warmed milk, taking in her surroundings. She eyed the pretty picture frames neatly in rows across every wall, which carried photos of Ron, her ex-husband, who had left, on grounds of safety precautions, as Ron's lawyer had so eloquently worded it. Now I tried to get him back countless times, but he never quite saw the light. He did not accept any of my delivered bouquets of roses, but instead he sent them in return. Sadie took a deep breath, enjoying the smell of the hanging dried roses across the kitchen cabinets. I know he wanted me to keep them to remind me of my love for him. Why else would he have given them back? I even serenaded him, showing up at his lunch hour every day at his office, like clockwork, until the older gentleman with a badge escorted me away from the building, and Ron filed that silly restraining order. He was so confused. Sadie laughed a little. I just needed to get more creative, to help him see his mistake in leaving me, which he sure did. I lined his new driveway with pillar candles, carefully laying roses across the parked car in a beautiful heart shape. But he had not been able to see my love even then. Men are so blind. It's true what they say about that. Sadie had only her daughter left now. Ron was gone. Moved away, they had said, but Sadie knew better. She blew a kiss at the cross in their yard, the one where his wedding ring hung on the large cross that she had made by herself. It stood erect there in the corner of the yard, where the lilies grew quicker than she could ever have imagined. Destiny, together forever, our happy family. Sadie tightened the flowered silk robe and fluffed her hair before bringing the warmed milk into Amber's room. Just in case he's watching, I want to look good. Baby, Mama's here with the milk. Oh goodness, honey, it's past midnight. You need to get your sleep. Amber sat in her bed, her face pale in the night light. All right, Mama, can you stay here with me in case it follows me again? Sadie glanced over at the rocking chair under the window where the baby doll had sat this morning. Of course, sweetheart. I'll take care of you. Don't worry. Mama's here. Silly Amber has always been afraid of dolls, absolutely terrified. She quietly sat on the edge of Amber's bed, smiling at her young daughter. At the sound of the child's heavy breathing, she tested to make sure she was deep asleep. Amber, Mama's leaving you forever. But Amber did not move, and Sadie knew then she was amongst the dreams. My poor baby, so frightened by the baby dolls that she needs Mama to be by her side at all times. Sadie gently leaned towards the floor, reaching her hand beneath the daughter's bed. She felt for the coarse hair of the baby doll that she had placed under the bed, pulling it out, gently placing it on her lap. As she rose from the bed, she sat the doll down, large eyes staring at her sleeping daughter. Your dress, baby, is crinkled. She smoothed the poplin over the baby's knees. Perfect. Sadie walked around the edge of the bed, tiptoeing, and slid in under the covers. She looked at her sleeping daughter, face towards the baby doll with glass eyes, and whistled, just long enough and loudly enough to drag the sleeping girl out of the dreams of safety. Mama! Mama's right here, sweetheart. And she wrapped her daughter into her arms, softly singing her tunes of sunshine.